Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS Wonderful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jack reveals he is Adam's real father. Victor collapses with a heart attack. Jack Abbott never planned to tell the truth like this. He had promised himself times that the secret of Adam's real father would stay hidden forever. For a long time people in Genoa City believed a lie about Adam's real father. This lie was hidden behind all the fights and problems that Jack Abbott and his family had to deal with. There were battles at work and marriages that did not work out. The city of Genoa was always full of drama and trouble. Jack Abbott and his family were right in the middle of all this drama and trouble. The secret about Adam's father was something that Jack Abbott kept to himself for a very long time. This town has a way of spilling secrets. Now Jack is standing in the Abbott living room. He is looking at Adam Newman. You can see the guilt and love in his eyes. He knows he cannot go back now. The time has come. The truth has been waiting for a time. The truth about Adam Newman and the Abbott family is finally going to come out. Jack is looking at Adam Newman. He knows this is it. Adam felt it before anyone said anything. There was something about Jack. Something that felt serious, something that felt like it was going to change things. Jack's hands were shaking as he got a drink. He did not even touch it. When Adam asked him what was going on, Jack did not try to change the subject. He did not make a joke. He did not tell Adam what to do. He just said, "Because I have to tell you something before you leave. I have to tell you who you really are, Adam." Those words from Jack hit Adam hard like a noise that makes you jump. Adam's jaw got really tight. He felt like something was very wrong. His whole life had been a lie. They lied about his mom, about Victor, about Adam himself. He did not want to hear anything that would shock him. Then Jack looked at Adam, really looked at him, and said the words that would change Genoa City forever. "I am your father, Adam. Your real father." The room was really quiet. Adam started laughing in a crazy way. He did not believe what was happening. Adam said that Jack was trying to trick him, that he was playing with his mind. He thought Jack was using some way to get what he wanted. Jack did not get upset. He just told Adam what happened. He told him everything, the bad stuff. A time ago Jack knew a girl named Hope Wilson. This was before he ever met Victor. Jack and Hope Wilson were together for a while, but it was a really big deal at the time. Hope and Jack had a relationship with a lot of emotions, and it was complicated. Hope got pregnant. Jack did not know about it. When Jack found out about the pregnancy, Victor Newman was already involved. Victor Newman used his money and power to change things. He gave Hope the things she needed, like stability and protection. Victor Newman promised Hope that he would take care of her and the baby. Jack could not give Hope these things because his life was always messy. Jack thought that he would never get to be with his child. Hope and Jack's situation was very difficult. Jack felt like he lost his child because of Victor Newman. What he did not know was that Victor would take care of that child like he was his child, and then use that child to fight against the world. Victor would raise that child, then use him to hurt people. The child would grow up to be a tool for Victor to use against the world. Victor would teach that child to do things, and that child would do what Victor said. Adam's knees almost gave out when Jack told him the part. The DNA test he had taken a few months ago without telling anyone. This was a test that Jack had hoped would have a result. The test showed that Adam Abbott was not really a Newman. He was an Abbott, Jack's own son. The room felt like it was turning around in circles as Adam thought about his life. The mean things Victor did to him, all the times he was pushed to his limit, and the way Victor treated him badly but said it was because he wanted Adam to be strong. Suddenly everything became clear to Adam. The way Victor always kept Adam at a distance. The way Adam was treated unfairly, punished often, and never really part of the group. Adam said quietly Victor knew. Jack did not say that was not true. Victor had known about this for a time. The confrontation was going to happen later. Jack went to the Newman ranch. Adam followed him. It was like Adam was walking to his death. Victor was in the living room when Jack got there. He was talking on the phone, telling people what to do. He seemed sure of himself. Then he saw Jack's face. He saw Adam standing next to him. Something changed. Jack did not waste any time. He told Victor everything. He told him about the DNA results. He told him the truth. He told him about the betrayal. The Newman ranch was where it all happened. Jack and Adam were there to confront Victor. The DNA results were the proof they needed. The truth was finally out. The betrayal was something Victor had done. He said Victor took his son from him, that Victor took away Adam's identity, that Victor made Adam into something just to make himself feel important. At first Victor just laughed. He did not think it was a deal. He thought he was better than everyone. Then Jack pushed the paper with the DNA results over to Victor. Victor's hand stopped moving. His eyes looked at the paper. All the color went away from his face. Victor said no quietly at first. Then he said it again. This time he was loud. No. Victor was not saying no for very long. He started to panic when Adam began to talk. Adam's voice was shaking with anger and sadness. Adam wanted to know what was going on. Victor tried to explain himself. He said that he loved Adam. He said that blood is not important. He said that he did what he thought was best for Adam. When Victor said these things, they did not sound true. Adam got really mad. He said that Victor was manipulating him and hurting him on purpose. Adam said that Victor stole his life. You stole my life, Adam yelled at Victor. You made me think I was not okay because of you. You made me think it was because I was not good enough to be a Newman. Victor got up. He was really mad. He tried to calm down. His buddy would not listen to him. Something was very wrong with Victor. He grabbed his chest in the middle of talking. The room just stopped. Everything was quiet. Nikki ran in. She looked really scared when she saw Victor stumbling around. Then he fell to the floor. Adam got down on his knees next to Victor. He was not thinking about being angry with him. He just wanted to help. Jack called for an ambulance. Nikki was asking Victor to please stay with her. She did not want him to leave. The sirens were getting closer and closer. Victor looked at Adam, and for the time Victor was really scared. He was not trying to control anything. He was just scared and sorry for what he did. Victor was looking at Adam with fear in his eyes. Victor was feeling regret. The fear in Victor's eyes was real. The Newman family was at the hospital. The doctors were trying to help Victor feel better. He was really sick because he had a heart attack from being too stressed and shocked, and also from not being healthy for a long time. The doctors thought surgery might be too risky for Victor. They were not sure if he would survive. People over Genoa City found out what happened to Victor Newman really fast. Everyone was talking about it. Soon it was in the news. There were rumors that Jack Abbott was saying Adam was his son. Meanwhile, Victor Newman was fighting for his life. This was something that nobody thought would happen to Victor Newman. The situation with Victor Newman was very serious. Nikki saw Jack in the waiting room. She was really upset. She was so angry with him. At the same time, she was thankful that he told the truth. Nikki slapped Jack. Then she said thank you to him. Victoria was very angry with Jack. She said that Jack hurt her father badly. Nick was confused. He did not know what to think about his brother Jack. Jack had told a lie and Nick did not know how to feel about it. Adam was sitting by himself. He was staring at the wall. He looked very sad. Everything he thought he knew about himself was not true. Jack went to talk to Adam. He did not talk to him like he was the boss of a company, like he was a rival. Jack talked to Adam like he was his father. Jack was very quiet. He did not try to make Adam talk. He did not demand that the person forgive him. He just said, I am here. Whenever you are ready. When Victor finally woke up, he was really weak and not the same person anymore. The way things were between him and the people around him had changed for good. He could not scare people, control them like he used to. He could not even deny what he had done. Adam came to see him one time. What they talked about was very honest. It was very sad. It was the time they would talk like that. Adam told Victor that he would always be thankful for having a place to live. He would never forgive him for lying. Victor tried to say sorry. It was too late for that. Adam decided to start his life again as an Abbott. The fallout changed Genoa City a lot. Adam became a part of the Abbott family. He had a hard time getting along with Billy. He started to get close to Ashley, and it took a long time, but he began to build a relationship with Jack. It was not easy for Adam. The bad things that happened in the past do not go away quickly. For the first time Adam felt like he belonged. He felt like a person. He did not feel like something was wrong with him. He did not feel like he was someone's idea that did not work out. Adam felt like a son of the Abbott family. Victor survived, but he was changed. Weaker. Humbled. Haunted by the son he lost not by death, but by truth. And Jack? Jack finally slept at night, knowing the lie was gone. The secret was over. And the legacy of Genoa City would never be the same again. The days after Victor Newman had a heart attack were really weird in Genoa City. It was like the whole town was waiting to see what would happen to him. Victor Newman was a deal in Genoa City for a long time. He was like the center of everything. Everyone's life revolved around Victor Newman. Now Victor Newman was in a hospital bed and he was not moving. There were machines around Victor Newman making noise and flashing lights. This was all happening because of what Jack Abbott had said. It was like a shock that kept getting bigger and affecting everyone. In Genoa City, Victor Newman was always a person, but now he was just lying there. Adam Abbott. He still had a time saying that name out loud. Stayed away from people. He did not answer phone calls from Chelsea. He did not look at messages from Nick. Adam Abbott even kept his distance from Jack, who waited nearby, being very careful not to push Adam Abbott too hard. Adam Abbott spent a lot of time walking around the city. He walked on streets that he knew well, but now they felt strange to him. Every single memory that Adam Abbott had felt different now. Every moment I spent with Victor looks different now. I think about everything he said to me, every tough test he gave me, every time he reminded me that I was not like him. It was not about teaching me a lesson. It was about his feelings. Victor knew that Adam was not his son, and instead of keeping that a secret, he took it out on him. Victor had been taking out his frustrations on Adam, and that was not fair to Adam. Every word from Victor, every impossible test, every reminder that Adam was different, it was all because Victor was struggling with the fact that Adam was not his blood. At Newman Enterprises things were a mess. Victor was not able to work, so Victoria took charge away. She did this with confidence and authority which she had learned since she was a kid. This time Victoria was not as sure of herself. She did not have anyone to tell her what to do. She had to make decisions on her own. The people in the boardroom were talking quietly to each other, wondering what was going on with Victor's health and who Adam's real father was, and if the Newman family business was going to fall. Victoria tried to stop all the talk, in public. In private she was really struggling with everything. The Newman family business and Victoria were going through a time, and Victoria was trying to figure out what to do, but it was not easy for her, and the Newman family business was suffering because of it. Her father had built their empire on being in control and keeping secrets. Now one secret had almost killed her father. Nick was stuck in the middle again. He went to see Victor every day. Just sat there quietly by his bed. Nick was really struggling with feeling angry. He did not want to feel that way. The thing was, Victor had lied to everyone, not Adam. Nick could not wonder how many other true things Victor had changed just to fit his own idea of what family should be. When Nick finally talked to Nikki about it, their conversation was really tough. Nikki told him that she had thought something was going on for years. She was not totally sure. She had never asked Victor any questions about it either. Nick thought about Victor and how he had lied to all of them, including Nick. The woman was really scared of what she would find out. She said this. She was crying. Nick did not get angry with her. This actually hurt her more. The fact that Nick did not yell at her made her feel worse. She was expecting him to be angry. He was not, and that was what hurt her. The woman was crying because she was afraid of what the answers would do to her, and Nick's calm behavior was not what she expected, and that was hard for her to deal with. The answers and Nick's reaction to the situation were both very difficult for the woman. Jack Abbott was in a lot of trouble. Some people in Genoa City thought he was a guy for telling the truth. Others were really mad at him. They thought he did it to hurt people on purpose. Billy was one of the people who was very upset with Jack Abbott. Billy did not understand why Jack Abbott kept such a secret. Jack Abbott always talked about being honest and loyal to his family. Billy was angry with Jack Abbott. "You are not a hero now," Billy said to Jack Abbott when they were arguing at Jabot. Jack Abbott did not say anything back to Billy. He did not try to explain himself to Billy. Jack Abbott just listened to what Billy had to say about him. Jack Abbott. He just said, "I did not do this so I could be forgiven. I did it because Adam deserved to know the truth." That answer did not make Billy happy. It made him think about it. Ashley Abbott came back to town quietly. She did not come back because of news stories. She came back because people were talking about things in voices and they were worried. When Jack told Ashley Abbott everything about Hope Wilson and the DNA test and what Victor had done, Ashley Abbott was very upset. She felt very bad for Adam away. She knew that Adam had been hurt deeply by people manipulating him emotionally for his whole life. Ashley Abbott was also scared about what might happen. Adam was not just Jack's son. Adam was someone who could do anything. He was very smart. He was also very hurt. Adam could be very loyal to people he cared about. He could do terrible things to hurt them. Now Adam was a part of the Abbott family. Chelsea was the person that Adam allowed to get close to him. When they got back together, it was very real and honest. Adam did not try to make his pain sound smaller or cover it up with jokes. He told Chelsea everything, like how he felt lost and alone and how the man he loved and hated the most in the world had made him believe things that were not true. Chelsea listened to Adam. She held his hand, told him that who you are is not just about the people you are related to. Adam did not think that was true. He thought that the people you are related to are important because they can explain why you feel the way you do about yourself and why Adam felt the way he did about the man he loved and hated and about Chelsea and about himself. As Victor slowly started to wake up, the doctors told his family that stress could cause another attack. This warning was used in ways by different people. Some used it to protect Victor from getting in trouble while others used it to avoid talking about uncomfortable things. Victoria told Adam to stay from Victor. Nikki asked Jack to stop pushing the issue. Adam did not want to be ignored again. When Adam went back to the hospital, he did not go there to fight. He went there to put an end to a time in his life with Victor. Victor looked really sick and tired. He seemed smaller to Adam than he ever had before. When Adam said to Victor that he was not going to be a Newman, not in what people called him, not in who he was loyal to, and not in keeping quiet about things, Victor tried to talk him out of it. Then he tried to order him around and finally he tried to say sorry. The way Victor said sorry was not very good and it did not sound like he really meant it because he was still thinking about himself and he was scared. Adam did not get angry. He did not feel happy that Victor was in a spot. He just said to Victor, "You do not get to decide who Adam is anymore." The man walked away. From there, he just turned around. The man walked away. That moment was when Victor Newman's empire really fell apart. Not because he lost money but because he was hurt down. Victor Newman had always used power to protect himself. But now that Adam was not under his control and he could not be sure that people would see things his way, Victor Newman had to deal with something worse than people who did not like him. Victor Newman had to deal with regret about the things he had done. At Jabot, the people in charge talked about whether Adam should be allowed to work at the company. Just the idea of this made a lot of people very angry. Billy said he would quit if Adam was given a job. Jack thought Adam should be treated like any member of the Abbott family. Things got really heated when Adam showed up to the meeting without being invited. Adam did not say please. He did not get angry. He simply said that he did not want to be in charge. He just wanted a chance to work. Adam said, "I have spent my life doing what other people wanted me to do, and now he wants to make his own decisions. I will not let that happen again." The room became very quiet. For the time Adam was not saying anything. He was making a choice. Adam was actually thinking about what he wanted to do. The room was waiting to see what Adam would do next. Outside the big company fights, Genoa City was talking about what's right and wrong. Sharon thought about her past with Adam. Wondered how much of the bad things he did were because of the way he was raised, not just because of who he is. Sally Spectra noticed a way that this story could change how people see the Abbott and Newman families. The really sad thing was that Adam was just figuring out who he really is, and it is too late. The Adam and his story is very tragic. Genoa City and the people in it, like Sharon and Sally Spectra, are all affected by the Adam story. Victor finally got to go from the hospital. When he got back to the ranch, everything felt really different. The ranch felt empty without Adam around. It was not just that Adam was gone, it was also that the tension between them was gone. That tension had given Victor a reason to keep going. Nikki wanted to help them get better. She wanted to help them deal with what had happened. But Victor did not want to talk about his feelings. He did not want to be vulnerable. He did not want to say sorry for what he had done. Victor was a man who was used to being in charge of everything. Now he could not even control his own body. Victor was struggling to come to terms with this reality, and the ranch felt emptier because Victor was not the same man without Adam and without the control he once had. Adam started to rebuild his life. It was a really tough and slow process. He went to live in a guest house on the Abbott property. He did not move into the main house. Not at that time anyway. Jack gave him the space he needed. The Adam and Jack relationship got better with things like eating meals together and talking late at night. They understood each other in a way. Jack told Adam about the things he did wrong. He did not try to make himself look better. He was honest about his mistakes. This honesty was something new for Adam. It was this honesty that finally made Adam feel okay with Jack again. Adam and the rebuilding process was helped by Jack being honest about his failures. The war between Newman and Abbott was not yet. It was actually getting worse. This time it was not about who wants to be in charge. About hurt feelings and things that were not settled. Victor had a heart attack. He is alive. However, finding out the truth really hurt him. This hurt was worse than anything an enemy could do to him. Adam Abbott used to be very helpful to Victor Newman. Now Adam Abbott is doing things that are hard to figure out. The war between Newman and Abbott is still going on. It is getting more dangerous. He was free.